Trezak Show. I'm the Trev. That's too sweet. Anyway, it's part two of reacting to jerseys. Part two of, well, I guess the second jersey the Fanatics released in the brand new Fanatics line. Again, 30 teams dropped new jerseys and nothing much changed, but for the two teams that it did change, they both dropped within an hour of one another. And obviously we just did the one of the Kings. Now we're talking about the Ducks and their Orange Country Mighty Rebrand. Like, they've called it Orange Country and they've called it Mighty. So I'm not sure which one I want to call it. So I'll just call it the Mighty Orange Country Rebrand. But either way, let's talk about it. So again, before we talk about these, we gotta talk about this. Now obviously it is a heavily updated and heavily inspired, but geometrically perfect reimagining of the original Mighty Ducks logo. And this is where I get the Mighty Rebrand from, because it is the Mighty Ducks logo. It's just they're still the Ducks. They're not so mighty, they're just the Ducks. But let's compare it to the original, see if we spot the differences. I mean, I can see them crystal clear, but gotta remember I grew up with the Mighty Ducks. So let's compare. Obviously, the biggest thing you notice is the color change. That's a given, right? The line between the puck and the triangle, that orange outline, or that white outline, sorry, it's gone. The mask is cleaned up. It's shadowed, and it's got a nice tinge of orange in the eye. Something the original heavily lacked. The sticks are geometrically perfect. No weird curve in them. None of that. It's almost like they wanted to get it right the first time. Obviously, the triangle has a bit more lines in it, but that's okay. We can live with that, right? I didn't know this till it was pointed out to me. The tape on the stick is a nod to their mascot, Wild Wing. That answers a lot of questions. But that's the logo, and obviously, major difference between this and the original Mighty Ducks logo, but I like this Ducks logo. I really do. Mostly because it's the Ducks being the Mighty Ducks again, without being the Mighty Ducks. Now, whether this means to a Mighty Ducks down the road, who knows? But the fact that they're actually bringing the Wild Wing duck mask back is mighty impressive. Mighty, get it? I'm digging it either way, but let's talk about them jerseys now. I guess before we get to that, we should talk about the shoulder patch. The old primary logo gets an update and becomes the new secondary logo. There's the original, which remained relatively unchanged till now. This will be the secondary logo now. This was the primary. Now it's the secondary. The right move to make, really it is. I mean, you don't want to abandon the Web D, because, I mean, that's what you won the cup in, right? But it had to go somewhere. Now let's talk about the jerseys. I know it's really hard to see a jersey in there, but orange from head to toe, minus the wrists and the armband. You know, the black and the white still there, kind of representative of the third jersey that they had for the longest time. Striping matches the armbands. If they can get behind this orange, I mean, yeah, it's Orange Country, I get it. If this markets well, then they're geniuses, right? For me, it's a little bit much in the way of orange. The back, orange obviously, the lettering, the numbering. The back of the road jersey, or back of the home jersey, sorry. And that's the inside collar, which no one except the players and the people who buy the jerseys will ever see. Road jersey is not so much orange. The orange is still present, but you get the white there. The black on the arms is switched out with orange, but the gold, the white, the black armbands stay the same, as does the color scheme in the waist. Orange, gold, white, black. Jersey, I don't know, it just shines a little more on the road jersey than it did the home jersey, but that's just me. Maybe it's just the way I'm looking at it. Back of the road jersey. Obviously the lettering and the numbering staying the same as the home jerseys, just orange instead of white. And yeah, that is gold shading in the 1 and the 9, as is with the 9 and the 1 and every other number in the jersey set. We have that gold shading. I'm sure we can get used to that. But there you have the Anaheim Ducks Orange Country Mighty Rebrand. I'm loving the fact that the symbol's back. I really am. I mean, even trying to think of the Ducks with the D, you can't help but think the Mighty Ducks logo. And maybe that's where it's belonged the entire time. And I'm glad they didn't decide to actually throw the webbed D away and actually are using it as a secondary logo. You know, just to keep that piece of history with them. It'd be good to have. The amount of orange, though, that is an awful lot of orange. And I mean, the fact that it's the same orange the Flyers use, the same orange the Oilers use. I don't know. I mean, the jerseys are hot. I dig the jerseys. I just don't know if overdosing on orange was the right call, but that's just what I think. Let me know what you think. It's another one of them Trev's hockey shows. I want to thank you for tuning in. Don't think I don't appreciate the gesture, especially if you're tuned into this point. If you have tuned into this point, just know that I do appreciate you. So it'd be awesome if you gave me that thumbs up. You know, just to let me know you're here. Let me know you watched it. Let me know you're digging my stuff. I'm down for it. And if you want to, if you see that red button and you're really considering that subscribe, that it says all over it, follow it. It'll make you feel better. It'll make me feel better. It'll help my algorithm, and we're on that mad push to 500, so let's make that happen. Alright, so I'm going to upload these two, and then I'll decide if I'm going to do the third one. I might just pass that off till the weekend, but either way, it's going to get done. And either way, in the meantime, and in between time, be looking for more videos from Trev. Later.